Therefore, I am sending this message outside there to all the young people and the people of Kenya, that we, the young people, shall continue with the struggle and we shall not bow to threats and intimidation. Power to the people, power.
My name is Yoka Moli, and today we just saw another confirmation that our freedom of speech is paramount and shall not be infringed. More power to David Mokaya. We support you. Na tuko na wewe. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Fourth Estate, today we are here with our client David Mokaya, who had been charged with a criminal offense for the purported posting or publishing of a coffin of the head of state. And today the matter has come to a close, where he has been acquitted under Section 215 of the Criminal Procedure Code. And we are here to inform ordinary Kenyans that the Constitution is for us. The people shall. And when we say the people shall, it means the Constitution is empowering us. And we want to give a big thumbs up to the courts within the criminal justice system that have decided to rule according to the rule of law, to rule according to the provisions of the Constitution, and that the criminal justice system is not going to be used as a playing field for those who have power against ordinary Kenyans and ordinary citizens. The freedom of speech is granted and reserved in the Constitution of Kenya, and therefore the court found that the prosecution failed to establish and discharge the onus, because in a criminal matter, the onus is on the Constitution to prove beyond reasonable doubt that an accused is culpable. And with that, we want to thank the court, we want to thank the Law Society of Kenya and also defense counsels for standing with this student. And this is a symbol for all the young Kenyans to continue exercising their rights in accordance to the Constitution. And we, as the defense counsels, we shall not rest in ensuring that everyone gets their day in court and justice is administered to all. Thank you.
Now, today marks a very important day for our Constitution and the democracy of this great Republic of Kenya. When this young man was arrested back in 2024, there was a great perception that he was being arrested in connection with what they call as Gen Z demonstrations. Having been accused of operating a Twitter or X account that depicted a casket draped in the Kenyan flag with a procession by the army, and quoted that the body of William Ruto had left Lee Funeral Home, the accused person found himself at crossroads with the law, and what the judgment today has affirmed as being a state-captured investigation, whereby the investigators in this country took it upon themselves to conduct illegal investigations. And these illegal investigations have been found by virtue of illegally taking his phone and subjecting the same for forensic examination. Now, it is a common law to people who practice democracy and individual rights that before an investigative body or anyone wielding state power comes to your house, comes to your place of work, comes to wherever you are, and seizes items from you in the guise of conducting investigations without a valid court order that has been said to constitute illegal investigations and illegal collection of evidence. Now, as I have said, it is a great win for the Constitution and individual rights. This is because the court has finally seen what the High Court has been seeing in cases which it has cited, that there comes no day, or there should be no day, that any person should be crucified based on illegally acquired evidence. Secondly, we also have to laud and commend the judiciary for standing firm with the movement and standing firm, most importantly, with the rule of law. As it has been indicated, that we live in a just and democratic society. And finally, we have come to be alive, and we have seen that indeed individual rights function as trumps over what the state and any state player calls as state interference. Therefore, we have again to call into arms the vicious defending of our Constitution, which has been done today by our courts, and to everybody out there, that let us not relent. It is a fight that we must keep fighting, because democracy, in as much as it has been guaranteed in our Constitution, it does not come to us by merely sitting down. Some of these battles have to be fought for democracy to stand. Therefore, we are grateful for the judgment that has been passed today. Indeed, democracy and individual liberties have stood firm. Thank you.
Well, this young man is aged 24 years, a student of the university, a child who has gone to university through bursary, a child who has gone to university by people fighting to educate him. This is the situation many people don't understand, the current situation of university students. They share cubicles, they share beds, they share handsets, telephones, because they use the telephone or the laptop for doing their research. Classes are virtual. These young men and young girls in universities pay for everything that the university offers for them. They pay for everything that the service providers provide. This young man could not afford to pay my services, but we do, under my law firm, pro bono services, where we know that young people, the Gen Z people, cannot afford legal services. We joined hands with the Law Society of Kenya. The leadership of the Law Society of Kenya, we thank it. It's not here because today we are having an election, which is a general election for the lawyers to elect the council. Critical issues that have come out are three. Is the police being overzealous just because the name of a president, the commander-in-chief, has been mentioned, or a cabinet minister has been mentioned, or a child of the first family has been mentioned, and they therefore completely ignore the criminal procedure on how to deal with the investigations? This is one of the examples where the mere mention of the Commander-in-Chief of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, was mentioned, and the police went ahead, took the phones, accessed the data, arrested the young man, brought him to court without due procedure. The court has put caution to the investigative agencies that every complainant is equal to the accused person. We asked who is the complainant in this matter. We demanded, if the complainant is President William Ruto, let him record a statement. If the complainant is the Minister for Interior, Kipchumba Murkomen, let him put a statement and come to the dock. None appeared. 2, we raised this question, the sharing of phones. We know very well there is no law that demands that your phone is only going to be used by yourself. The phone can be shared. Girlfriends can pick a boyfriend's phone, text a message from there. A boyfriend can pick a girlfriend's phone, text a threatening message from there. A phone is not exclusive to a person. It is not part of a body of a human being. It is outside the body of a human being. So that this young man cannot walk away without his ear. He cannot walk away without his nose. But a phone, he can walk away without that phone. And that's what the court has agreed with us, that any crime relating to a digital platform, the state must prove that, 1, the registration of that phone, the ownership of that phone, who was in possession of that phone, who was exclusively in control of that phone, before they can charge. We know very well Kenya by now has more than 60,000 telephone users, digital platform. So this is a serious issue. We are happy the young man has been acquitted, and kwa ile lugha ya Kiswahili mama na simu, wacha nieleze hivi. Huyu kijana ameshtakiwa kwamba aliweza kuchapisha picha rais wa taifa la Kenya katika mtandao akiwa katika jeneza na akiandamwa na askari wa kijeshi kutoka magafani ya Lee Funeral. Koti imepata kwamba huyu kijana, ile simu inasemekana haikulengwa kwake directly. Ile Kenya Communication Authority walishindwa kusema simu ni yake. Pili, ile posting ilifanywa Nairobi, ilhali yeye huyu kijana alikuwa kule Eldoret. 3, waliweza kuingia na kuchukua simu bila amri ya koti, na hii ni onyo, na hii pia ni elimu kwa Wakenya wote ya kwamba polisi atakapokuja akikushika, hana haki ya kushika simu yako mpaka apewe oda ya koti. Simu ni yako. Simu ni kama nguo yako, haunyang'anywi nguo. Kwa hivyo koti imesema, na polisi wamesikia kutoka leo, wakati wowote wanashika mtu, washike mtu na simu yake, abaki na simu yake mpaka akuje mahakamani, waweze kueleza sababu gani wanazohitajia ile simu, kisha wakubaliwe kwenda kudadisi ile simu. Tumeshinda leo, na kijana, shukuru vijana wako na waambie, umesema nini?
People's power.
Inaitwa nini?
Power to the people.
Watu wasikie.
Power to the people, power. Power to the people,
Mimi
power.
hakuna power.
Power to Dunstan, power. Power to NSK, power.
Asante.
Power to the young people of Kenya, power.
Thank you.
We shall overcome.
So
Ruto must
are you
go.
going to file an application for compensation for
Ruto must go.
I am yet to take instructions from my client. 215, acquittal under 215, you know what it means. We are definitely moving for malicious prosecution and serious compensation on behalf of this young man. Every time this young man has been coming here, he has been appearing in court daily. Fare, food, accommodation, mental trauma. The young man is, you've seen he can't talk. He can't talk. He has undergone serious trauma. His lawyers definitely will be moving to the High Court to enforce violations of his fundamental human rights shortly. Thank you.